Welcome to Objects of Desire,
the podcast in which we talk about the things that mean the most to us.
or tell us who we are, where we came from, or where we're heading. I'm Tony Freund.
And I'm Naz Nazawa.
Every episode, we invite a guest to share the stories behind their one special thing, valued not for its price tag, but for its beauty, craftsmanship, quirkiness, and especially for the ways it connects them to the world.
And today we are joined by the intoxicating Detox, aka Deandra, aka Dee, an American drag performer, recording artist, and reality TV personality. She's known for her iconic appearances on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 5 and as the runner-up on All Stars 2.
Today, she's talking about a vintage leather jacket from the late 1980s that was created by one of the defining talents of that period.
We are so excited to have her here with us to discuss it. Oh, yes. Okay. We're so excited. We have Detox in the house. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here in this beautiful abode. Let's talk about coats.
We got a gorgeous sneak peek of your object of desire.
Yes.
We'd love to hear all about it.
My object of desire is a leather patchwork jacket from Mugler's. I think it was 1989.
89. Yeah.
It was like right at the end of the 80s. His spring collection, the Atlantis collection. It's an iconic piece, and it was gifted to me maybe 15 years ago or so by a friend, David, who runs Slick It Up, and he's also a creative. But he had it in his storage unit in Los Angeles for like 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Just collecting dust. And I did a photo shoot for him, and that was like my payment, basically. And I didn't know what it was until I opened it and realized what piece it was. And it's like one of the most coveted pieces from any archival collector of Thierry Mugler's work. And it's my prized possession, my pride and joy. I look at her every day. I love her. Like,
it's amazing.
As a young fan of Mugler since I was a kid, to even be able to start collecting Mugler in the way that I have, but to have that piece as like one of my first pieces of my collection is insane.
And for it to be gifted, too.
Yes.
I mean, how special.
He told me, he was like, it's tore up, the lining is all messed up, it's stained, like, it's yours, but it's like, it's seen better days. But it's handwritten on the label with like the number and the style and the sizing.
Wow. So this is straight off the runway.
Mm-hmm. And have you done restoration on it? Or?
I just lent it out to my girlfriend here, Kyle Famry, and she had a specialty like redone. So it's been patched up really delicately, and it looks amazing. It's been cleaned. I sent it to Mugler. Actually borrowed it when he was shooting Kim Kardashian for Vogue several years ago.
Yeah.
They called and borrowed a few pieces from me, which was insane. And I was like, "Can I please send this to you? And can you have your team refurbish it?" And they were like, "No." And I was like,
how dare.
I was like, "Okay, well, here you go."
Right.
He was doing the photography for it. And that's why I was so.
That's amazing. Honor.
It was just wild to even be asked. I was like, you don't have enough over there. It was great because I wore it to when they had the exhibition here at the Brooklyn Museum.
Oh, yeah.
So like walking into the room, like the whole aquatic room, and then wearing the same piece that's on display.
Did people make the connection? Like, did people see?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny because the head of the archival department was there, and he was like, "Who did this for you? This is amazing. They did a really great job." I'm like, "This is Manfred. This is
the real
original."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No."
You're
and I was like, "Do you want me to take it off?"
Hey, that's a really nice
And in front
fake.
of like a bunch of the Mugler team, I was like, "No, it's real.
Yeah,
How dare you?"
You're like, actually, I'm a whole ass collector.
I know. I'm like,
That's
why don't you come
wild.
over and check out the vault?
I mean, truly, like, do you want to take a picture of me with this silk twirl thing like that? Because, I mean, that was such a cool collection.
It was amazing.
The Atlantis was amazing.
So life-changing. I mean, I remember being a kid and watching all of like, E always had, or the Style Network, they always had like the archival collections showing of all these iconic fashion shows. And so I was like, that's what I was raised on.
Wow.
So that's what I want to ask you. You said this has been a dream since you were a kid. So what was your first exposure to Mugler, and why did it resonate with you?
I mean, the first time I was truly like introduced to the world of Mugler was the VH1 Vogue Fashion Awards when he did this 20-year retrospective, and it was this huge celebration of his entire career. And that's when the robot suit came out, and I just remember like being like, whatever this world is right here is where I belong, and that's where I live, and that's what I was born to. Like, I'm in the wrong body, I'm in the wrong universe. But wherever this is where I need to be, and that's like I became kind of obsessed with comic books and fashion illustration and anything that was avant-garde and over the top and theatrical, and which is probably what led me to a career in drag.
Yeah. It all tracks.
It all tracks.
That's amazing, though, that it's just been so in your DNA and your blood this whole time. That's so cool.
And it has yet to leave. I'm
I
still
hope it
just
never
as inspired
does.
and passionate about
Yeah.
amazing designers and work and seeing, especially when it comes to vintage, because there's something just so special about the craftsmanship and the just dedication to creating wonderful, magical worlds and beauty.
I can't believe it. I mean, it's wild, right? When you think about where were they getting their inspiration?
Right.
There's no internet. You couldn't just travel wherever you wanted necessarily like that, at least for how many seasons they were putting together.
Exactly.
Like, where did this all come from?
Where did it all
you
come
know?
from? Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with your brain?
I mean,
That wires you
like,
this
can I
way.
have it,
Can I
though?
have a little
You're
bit
right.
of that magic?
I mean, I think what's been fun about the podcast too is that we're talking about so many different types of objects, but the through line is sort of the artistry, the intent, and the integrity,
Yeah.
or whatever. And I think that's So let's talk about fashion and as art, how you see it as.
It is. I mean, it's something that's too can make somebody else an artist, in their own sense, in their own right. Like this beauty that you can come into possession of, that awakens something in you to this sometimes dull and terrible world that we live in. It's like a light and a brightness, and it's sometimes armor for people. Like that's how I feel when I put on, especially all my Mugler, but like just putting on my drag costumes and like turning into Detox for work. I'm like, this is my suit of armor, and I'm ready to go out there and be a badass bitch.
I love
It's
it.
empowering, and it's fluid, and it's. If people took a little bit more time and appreciated fashion more, I think that they would understand that. I'm sure people watching this podcast do.
I think so. And I mean, certainly at First Dibs, the vintage fashion, market is incredibly strong. And Mugler, particularly, I think the jackets are, big sellers for us.
Oh, they're huge
tell us
sellers
about
for
this
you guys.
jacket and like the shape and how it makes you feel as armor or as beauty.
It's reptilian, it's angular, it's sharp, it's like, it just does things to my body that I don't even do to my body. I've done a lot of things to my body. It truly is. It's like, it's just powerful. Like you zip it up and you feel like you're ready for war.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of go about my life and anything that I do.
I love it. Well, so today you're kind of giving full suit situation,
Yes.
right? When you love fashion, is it largely kind of the head to toe? Is that your favorite? Is that how you think about collecting, or do you sort of put pieces together?
I love pieces. I mean, of course, when it comes to Mugler, I always have to find like like I hate when I find them online and they're breaking the sets up.
How dare.
It's my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
Is like, how dare you break the set? And I mean, I get it. You want to make the most money, and especially after his death, like the prices skyrocketed, and then everyone was a collector,
Right.
Which was frustrating.
For the ones who've been in it from the
bidding
get-go.
wars.
Yeah.
But you would see a lot of that, people breaking up sets, especially like really important, kind of rare and more hard to find pieces, like all of his leather suits and some of his stuff from his earlier collections in the 70s, which are rare finds to begin with.
Right, right.
They would separate those things. And I feel like, those things should be preserved and gifted to like the archives so they can keep them. Who knows what all they have.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like rare manuscript collectors.
Yeah,
who
for
sure.
sure.
Rare books.
cut
And,
rare books who cut
Yeah.
it up into,
And I mean, to your point, both of you, about how fashion really is art, if it were increasingly treated that way from the moment it hit the runway, then people would respect the suits and the outfits as one look altogether. And it shouldn't take someone passing away for it to be,
Right.
historical, especially
Well, and I
with
blame
Mugler.
consumerism and fast fashion for all of that. Like, it's but it's a trickle down where, like, as soon as there's like something amazing comes out, there's a copy on it on Miu Miu's or whatever.
Yeah.
Immediately,
Yeah.
and people are buying that up,
It's a mess.
which is a mess.
Yeah. How do we feel about collabs though? Like the whole sort of H&M meets, you know, because
Mugler's
he did one.
collab, yeah. And it's unfortunately like, he actually passed away while that collab was happening. So a lot of the work was going to be like reissues of his archival collection. So that's why you saw a lot of like his classic men's suiting was there.
Yeah.
The peach suit with the little silver details, that was him. The velvet dress obviously was him.
Yeah.
There was like a bunch of more pieces that were supposed to be included, but he passed away during during the collaboration, so we couldn't
I didn't
get to
realize
see the
that
full
was the
vision.
timing. Oh, that's so brutal.
Okay, maybe we've gotten ahead of ourselves. So let's just, for people who don't know, let's sort of set the scene of who was Thierry Mugler and why was he so important?
I mean, I'm not a biographer by any means. I know he was a ballet dancer in Germany, relocated to Paris. He was working for the opera
Yeah.
for a long time before he started really like releasing lines of clothing. I think his first line was in the late 70s.
Yeah.
And he, struggled until probably the mid 80s before he really blew up. And it was his, huge exaggerated shoulders and nipped waist and very much drawing inspiration from the women of like the 50s, the 40s and 50s and 60s, where like that silhouette. But it was all like empowerment. And of course, the working force of the 80s working girl was huge at the time. So it was like dynasty divas, outlandish, over the top, crazy shows. Like he was the first person to really start doing huge productions for fashion shows, which made them spectacles. And it was like theater.
Right.
I mean, some of his shows were like an hour long, which is unheard of in this universe of like 10, 15-minute fashion shows, and people are getting up the second the last girl has walked the runway. So,
Not. I love that fashion shows are becoming that again, because there was a while there that they haven't been the skeptical.
Yeah.
Skeptical.
We're not skeptical about
Receptacle.
spectacles at all.
I've had one sip of Diet Coke.
Well, so when in your timeline as a performer, when did your first Mugler piece become a part of your collection?
I found my first Mugler piece at a thrift store in the Valley.
Stop.
Yes, at the Jewish Council thrift store on Magnolia Boulevard
Bless.
in Studio City. And it was a pink snap button, white label Mugler, like basically his kind of like more accessible
Right,
label.
like the commercial, yeah.
I got that piece there, and then they also had a bright blue power suit, which is the one that I wore on season 5 of Drag Race for the executive realness look. And those were my first two pieces. And I had never even come across them. And, at the time, I was just some broke young kid who was scrubbing toilets doing drag, trying to make a name for herself.
Right.
I'm synonymous for my mannequin performance, and so that was my Mugler collection started becoming I would specifically go out to find Mugler.
Okay.
Then so I could do my mannequin number and a new Mugler. It was my goal every week. Because I was gonna whatever I was taking as much of my tips as I could to scramble out to go to all the thrift stores and get on eBay and find Mugler, and I've just been collecting them. And then once I got on Drag Race and became a little more recognizable, I had a little more access. I had more money.
Yeah.
And I've just been hitting first dibs, hitting all of these sites, going to Paris and digging through all the vintage stores.
Oh, you're
Everywhere
truly
I go
That's
vintage
amazing.
shopping.
Yeah.
If I have an opportunity, I'm at the vintage stores and I'm looking for Mugler.
That's so cool.
Are you always shopping for something that you can actually wear, or do you
I
collect
always-
if you see a rare piece and you just want it in your collection?
I typically do it for myself.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, what's the point of having it if I can't use it?
Yeah.
But lately, I have been collecting more just because I want them. And I feel like eventually, if I have, maybe I can start renting them out or styling. And, I can't be doing drag for the rest of my life. I have to have something else to fall back on. And maybe I'll just be a collector and a stylist. Who knows?
Everybody gets tired
Everyone
at some
gets
point.
tired. I'm old now. I'm an old lady. I just turned 40. I'm so old.
Oh my God, girl, I'm coming right for 40. So I hear you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
When I get there, I'll
Please let
be
us
able
know
to-
once you get there. We'll be
Yes.
long in the grave by the time you hit.
That's so funny.
So you were shopping actually for your own artistic expression. I love when you
I was
said
shopping
that-
for furniture when I found them, and I saw it from across. I literally saw it from across the store, and I went. Like I knew exactly what it was, and I ran to it, and it was only like $125. I think I got it. I think I got them down to $100,
Amazing.
and that was a lot of money for me back.
No kidding,
back when I wasn't.
When you're a baby.
When I was a baby drag
yeah.
queen.
But I love that you said fashion is art, but it also allows the wearer to be an artist too.
Yeah.
And whether or not, like for you, actually, because your art is drag performance and you were using the costumes as part of your presentation, but also just for person walking down the street. You know,
Yeah, for anyone, like, I think it allows people to create the world that they want to be in. And as long as they, like, some people are afraid of fashion. I get it. It can be intimidating. But once you see someone, like, truly allowing themselves to kind of just put themselves together and be the person they want to be, it's like, it's really fun to watch.
No, it's incredible.
To learn more about our guests, their objects, and First Dibs, a leading online marketplace connecting design lovers with sellers and makers from around the world, please head to the description for links.
I have always been kind of a rectangulant girl. Like she's been skinty in the past, but I never had a waistline. The first time I put a corset on, my life changed.
Life-changing.
I was like, oh my God, can I look like the girls on the runway as well? And so I feel like Mugler, like his partnership with Mr. Pearl, one of the world's most iconic and magnificent corset makers, was really special. Like, do you have any of the corset pieces?
No,
Okay.
they're so rare.
They're rare.
They're so tiny. The ones that I do find are so
Oh,
tiny.
I'm sure.
And,
Yeah,
I
it's like
forget that
taking a
I'm-
tiny girl and making her even more teeny tiny.
So can I ask a question about corsets? Because
Yes.
it seems like that would be a loaded. You're saying it was empowering for you when
Yes.
you discovered the corset.
Oh, it was
Some
amazing.
people would argue that
They're
it's
so misunderstood. And
think?
well,
Yeah.
here's what I'll say. In today's universe, I don't think a corset's a bad thing because we have the choice to wear pajamas outside. Women can do
Right.
whatever we want. Femmes can do whatever we want. Back in the day when you were made to wear them but in order to leave the house and you had to be a certain way, that's oppression.
Yeah, that's oppression.
You know, but like these days, I just go down the street. So I'm in San Francisco. We've got Dark Garden corsetry.
Oh, yeah, I love Dark
they
Garden.
They make the most comfortable corsets and they make them for everyone. That's my favorite thing about the store. Of course, like we're the queerest city in the world. So we have so many different body types that come in who want to have teeny waist or to just change their form. Because I do think that if your body is a tool, and you know, like we've interviewed actors and folks who have dance history on the pod, and it is a whole thing where your body is
Your body
it's
changes.
yeah.
Like, I mean, it makes you stand up straight.
Right.
Like, it just does something to you.
Yeah. And then you can take it off, and that's
Yeah.
fine too.
I want to talk to you about your suitcase, like the idea of you packing. Can you do carry on?
No, I do carry on. I don't like to really do carry on. I like to have all my bags somewhere else.
Okay.
Somewhere else where I don't have to deal with them. I
Yeah.
barely like to have a backpack with me.
No, that's very glamorous. I'm the
Yeah.
total opposite. I'm like the like little babushka girl who just wears all of her coats and then carries as many bags as possible through the airport.
I can't be
Yeah,
bothered.
that's
Because
so
then I have to
nice.
lift them. Then I have to like, I think that's
worried
also
about
my
them.
new womanhood. Like
Yeah.
with my transition is trying to unlearn certain things that like being a gentleman.
Yeah.
Like having, like trying to be, especially being a feminine queer person.
Yes.
Having to like mask my femininity for so long, and so like intentionally butching myself up. So like unlearning
that
that.
heavy suitcase,
I know. I'm
putting
like,
it
I
up,
got this.
Yeah,
Right.
One
So
hand.
now, and my sister's been really helpful in that aspect of the journey. It's a total side conversation from what we were at, but she's like, you have to unlearn being a gentleman.
Oh my
So we'll like, there'll
God.
be times we'll be out together and we'll like waiting for someone to open the door first because we're just looking at each other. Like, I'm not doing it, bitch. And she's like, good girl, good girl.
That's amazing, though. I really love that. I take that for granted sometimes, you know, like, because I mean, being born in this body,
Right.
and I'm so small that I'm like, no, you will not push me around, and I kind of butch up when I'm out in the universe, and that's what makes me feel powerful, which is why clothes are fun, you know, because you can kind of be whatever version you want to be. Yeah, but I've never really felt. It's so funny. I've never felt very feminine. Like I've always felt like, oh, I'm in the wrong outfit when I wear a dress. So if I'm wearing something even remotely girly, like this skirt is
It's too girly for
Carhartt.
you?
Well, it's Carhartt, so I was like, oh, it's a little like she's a little bit workwear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love this for you. That's wonderful.
It's been a fun journey.
Yeah.
A fun and terrifying experience.
Well, even all the way back to season 5, girl, you looked amazing, very feminine. That whole like favorite body part. Speaking of corsets, did you see this with the leather dress and the corseted back with the booty hanging out? Oh, she was. That was really lovely.
Was there a moment, an outfit or a moment that it was most special to you?
From Drag Race?
Yeah.
Probably actually my finale for season
Yay,
5, which was
I'm-
also Mugler. Like I did
I was
head
gonna
to toe
say,
black and white makeup by the amazing, amazing airbrush artist, Nelly. I never know how to say her name. Rachia, Nelly.
Is it Rekia?
Rekia,
Yeah.
there it is. She was brilliant. She came in last minute and came through like gangbusters to help me do my makeup because I had another artist who had to cancel. And so thank God for Willem, because she was like, you need to call Nelly. And she'll be there, and she showed up and was amazing.
Tell people, because I know, because Naz has been talking about that nonstop since
it's the most historic drag race look of all time.
Tell us what your intention was with it.
My intent, well, first of all, my intention was, I knew I always wanted to do that from the, like, wherever the show went, however well I did, I knew I was doing that for the finale. Because my initial plan for my entrance was to come in painted as a Patrick Nagel girl, because I have a whole Nagel collection too, and I love Patrick Nagel. And so, and I, you know, kind of, my whole aesthetic as a drag persona has always been this like 80s power Patrick Nagel bitch. And so I was like, I have to come in that way. And as soon as I went to go get ready for our first day in the workroom, I had realized that I left my outfit in my closet at home, which was so embarrassing, first of all, because I had to like come up with something last minute to like, that was my thing. I knew that's what I was doing. So I was gonna do like, you know, the Patrick Nagel pastel-y body painted at the beginning and then end it in the black and white. So that was always my plan. And then like a week and a half before we filmed, they were like, all right, everyone has to wear red for the reunion. And I was like, no, nobody, no, you can't. First of all, so many people already had outfits made for the reunion. It's like a thing that we all have been working on for this whole, 8-month period. And so for them to spring that on us a week and a half before filming, I was like, that's fucked up. I'm not doing it. They're like, well, you have to. I'm like, okay, well, I'll be in red, but I'll be in black and white. Like, I'm gonna be in. I'm not gonna be in black and white. So it'll be a red dress. I'll just be not in color. Yeah. And they were then finally, like a day before, they were like, fine, you guys can wear whatever you want. And I was like, I was never not gonna not be black and white. I was, but there was no option. They're like, but you have to. I'm like, what are you gonna do? Edit me out of the show?
Yeah.
But why?
Okay.
But why? And I mean, it's very high concept to my mind. So what was what was your thinking? Where did you have to get to that?
I just wanted to stand out. I wanted to I knew I wasn't gonna win by that point. So I was like, I'm gonna fucking win the reunion.
Yes.
And I think I did.
No, you really did. I mean, they made a whole challenge out of it.
I know.
Yeah, which is wild.
But that little black dress was Mugler as well.
I remember.
And it got there the day of. Like I had ordered it, and I can't remember. Like there was the whole day was such a blur.
You're just sweating bullets.
I was sweating bullets. I was like,
day.
what am I gonna do? I mean, I had backup things that I could wear, but it was that dress that I wanted because no one had seen it yet.
With the makeup artist.
I know.
Oh my God.
It was one thing after another. The only thing that was like that went amazing was my wig that Willem secured for me because I was on the road touring, and my jewelry from Fierce Queen. So they used vintage gray stone, so it all looked like it was black and white too. So when the light hit it, it still looked smoky and gray.
Right.
It was pussy. I was pissed. It was pissed.
So this sort of touches on the artistry of what you do, right? I mean, can you sort of talk about how you see yourself as an artist? Or
it's so funny because for the longest time I was like, no, I'm not an artist, I'm just a drag performer. And it's the older I get, I think, and the more I have an appreciation for what I do, there's nothing but artistry involved in it. And it's all of our own accord usually, even though I had a makeup artist paint me today and a hairstylist come in and give me a blowout. Usually it's all us doing our own thing. And I don't have any training. I've been doing this since I was 15 years old. I got emancipated at 15.
Wow.
And pretty much started doing drag right away. And that was because I had the freedom at the time. Like finally I left my parents. My sister took custody of me. She took me to gay bars. I saw my first drag performer. I was like, that's what I want to be in life. I knew I wanted to do something theatrical and in the public and be an entertainer. And I just didn't know that was a thing until I saw it. And to be around like-minded queer people and to learn from all of these amazing older trans queens that I grew up with, learning from, that took me under their wing and were kind to me and made me feel mothered in a way that I hadn't felt mothered before.
Right.
Was something that was so unbelievably life altering. And so to take little bits of wisdom from them and to bring my creativity and my obsession with fashion and style and try to emulate those things in certain ways. It's a crash course of of learning how to be an artist.
No kidding. And did you also make any of your own clothes in the early days before you
Oh,
could
for
call-
sure.
Okay,
Yeah. And I still like play around. I mean, I don't have the skill set really. Like I sew here and there. I know how to use the machine. I can't pattern to save my life. But my thing was always taking things apart and reimagining them in some other way.
Cool.
So like sewing, old embroidery to different things and making, I don't know, shredded rough up punk clothing. I was a punk kid.
Yeah. No, I love. Yeah.
But I'm also curious about contemporary fashion. Are you a fan of that? Are you collecting young designers now?
Not really.
So you're a vintage.
I love vintage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love vintage.
And so not only in your drag work, but in your personal life, you wear vintage.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I try to.
I respect that. That's very cool. I mean, it sort of brings some order to the chaos of
It does.
how highly proliferating our universe is. Of
My
things
sister and I
you
used to
buy.
own a vintage store too
Oh
when we
my
were younger.
gosh.
So it's like, I think it's like in my DNA.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
come from a line of like garage sailing, flea marketing, estate sailing, thrifting. And I just love it. There's like it's fun to
Yeah.
like hunt and find something really
Oh my gosh,
special.
so
There's nothing
satisfying.
like the high that brings.
Yeah.
That's an art form too in
For
itself.
sure.
No,
Just having an
shopping.
eye, you know, 'cause
shopping
it-
and
I could
finding
go
the
into a
jewel.
place and like scan it and be like, but then
Yeah.
I'm out in like 30 minutes.
Amazing.
Where I have other friends who I go with and they're like, they need to look at every single piece, which I get too,
Yeah.
because you never know what's hiding in there.
Yeah, but no, I have friends that I can't go thrifting with because it's too much. They just go like one by one.
Yeah,
and
I'm
they
like, I gotta
pull.
go, girl. I'm hangry.
I'm like, I'm sorry, did you just go from like a purple dress to a green t-shirt to the rock shirt? Like,
They have no-
what are you looking
Yeah,
for?
right.
Are we just browsing? Because you're going to get tired.
Is
Yeah.
that the secret to your efficiency, that you know what you want, or is it that you have become such an expert in the sort of designer's market that you know what is good, what you haven't seen before, what's...
Well, I definitely wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I have a very definitive kind of personal style, and I also know my friends so well too. So if I'm shopping for friends, like I just know my people, and I could always and I find more things for my friends and my loved ones than I find for myself typically. But I love
wow.
that because
Yeah.
I love gift giving. I love
Yeah.
that's my like act of service. Is like, this made me think of you, so I had to get it.
Yeah, sweet, yeah.
I'm getting more into jewelry now because that's like, but that's also a new thing I think
Yeah.
with my femininity and like leaning into her is like, oh, I get to do like, I'm so jealous looking at all like I want to get so many more piercings now.
Oh my God, please, let's go together.
I'm like, let's go together. I'm
I
like,
still have some
You're
room.
who
Let's
I want
go.
to be. Let's go.
I'm so honored. But no, jewelry, I mean, you are already, but like the jewelry thing of it all, it's a crazy time to be collecting. Gold and silver has never been more expensive.
It's never been more
But there's
expensive.
custom jewelry
But the
and
vintage,
Mugler-
well, I mean,
Mugler did
costumes the
custom,
best.
right?
Good
Yeah.
costume is
His
so good.
his jewelry was incredible.
Yeah.
and
Do you have any of those
I
pieces?
I have like some of his like commercial stuff, but
Okay.
none of his
The Runway
Okay,
stuff,
New
or-
Frontier.
yeah.
That's exciting. And then so
But I'm
does-
also remodeling my house, so I'm like, kitchen or a bracelet set.
Okay, I'm completely in the same space. It's terrible. I'm literally about to remodel my kitchen. And
It's
yet,
the worst.
It's the worst. It's like, why do we have to
And
do
it's an
this?
old home, and I'm sure you're in San Francisco, so it's
Yeah.
probably an older home as well.
No, my kitchen's perfectly fine functionally.
I hate
but
you.
yeah. I'm just doing it. 'cause
Yeah.
I'm-
I feel like
Nas
I'm
needs to
safe
do
now.
this.
Wait, so is your sister like as girly? Do you like the same things? Do you
We're the
share
same
accessories?
person.
Okay.
We share the same brain. We've been that way since we were kids, and she's always been like my style icon, which is hilarious if she wouldn't say that that's the case. But I always thought she was so fucking cool when I was younger, and so I always emulated her. I always would steal her clothes. I would always steal her makeup and get in trouble for it. And so, living right across the street from each other and being able to, especially go through this new journey of my life, and to
Yeah.
have her be so supportive and like hand holding me through that is something that's been so special because we get to share in so much new things now.
Right.
And we have there's even more of a common ground. Like she's perimenopause. I'm going through tranopause, as I call it, which is, such a shift of hormones,
Right.
obviously.
For sure.
So we'll just be hot flashing together. It's so irritable, but it's at least we have each other. Hold hands through it as we sit in the walk-in freezers.
Oh my God. You're like it's CVS. Just like Hot Pockets. And
Sibling bonding is sibling bonding.
Amazing. And then of course we now she's always had my wardrobe, obviously, for being a drag performer, but it's funny. I go over to her house while we've been getting ready for this trip, and I'm like, oh, I've been looking for this. And she's like, I don't know how that got over here.
Interesting. Yes. But otherwise, same eye too.
Same eye.
You shop for the same things.
We shop for each other.
Wow.
She's constantly getting me things
This is so
and vice
lovely.
versa. And then, of course, I am always like, anytime I have to, she's my business manager and my attorney. And so a lot of times I have to be like, hey, I'm going to need you to send me money so I could put... She keeps track of my money, which is a good thing because I have no idea what I'm doing with money. And if I did, we'd be talking about a lot more collections.
I love that your sister's your business manager, so she's keeping you on the straight and narrow, but she's also, your style icon. Like when we talk about what objects mean to us, in a way, when you say you admired your sister's taste as a young kid, that you, I think that's like another sort of layer of resonance for the clothing, right? I mean, it's sort of a way that you connected with your sister, or the way you sort of fit in with your family, or
absolutely,
or felt comfortable with yourself. Yeah.
And there's so much of her wardrobe that she's had because she's a hoarder. She's a collector in her own regard, and it's funny because we'll find something in her closet and we're like, oh my God, and it'll take us right back to a specific memory, and then we'll go down the rabbit hole of reminiscing and bonding over that. I'm gonna start crying because it's a beautiful thing, and then we're also like, oh my God, this can go to we can pass these things down to the kids that we love and to like my drag babies, and there's just something special that's. The gift that keeps on giving that is clothing.
So maybe as a closing question, we've been asking everybody to say, the podcast is called Objects of Desire. So why do you think people desire objects?
It's the ownership, I think. It's the desire to be in control of something in a world that feels like there is no control. Maybe that's what it is for me. Yeah. Like, these are my little precious things that I have the responsibility of taking care of and looking after and providing a special life to.
So I love the way you speak often of the inanimate objects as you humanize them.
I talk to them. It's weird. It's a little bizarre, but it's fun because they make me feel certain ways. So I'm always like, you remember this story that we did together? Remember when I wore you to this and it was so fun? I like that. It's like they're my little special memories.
I love this. Yeah. Well, they are. I mean, the atomic energy exchange is very real.
Yeah.
I do believe that, and so that if you do have a relationship with a thing, it does become partly yours because your cell stuff is in their atoms now. So, that's my
We're
own
all one.
Yeah. My little physical, I don't know, like the first time I did LSD, I was like, oh my God, we are atomically the same. You and
whoever was.
And no, oh my God, I was talking to the wall. We were atomically the same thing. We are carbon. This is so Tease.
This is so crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, this conversation led in so many directions I've never been to before, and
we have to do LSD now.
Every minute of it. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
This was
you guys
the
for
best.
having
Thank
me.
you.